but you have the Shadow Demon disruption, which was, I think, kind of weird that OG all-in a combo when there was already a save draft.
Yeah.
It's definitely not, the ideal situation, but, again, he's not dying, and that's kind of what it is. The roll forward, though, they do have their eyes on Hanskin this time. Stomp comes through. They did have the disruption, but Saksa will happily take that kill.
Nice. I think this is just what has to happen. OG, they drafted themselves. We'll wait for the situation. We'll see which one calls for it.
There we go. There we go. Bottom, though, the stomp comes out. Nico Baby is going to spin around here. This is not looking great for Seb, as he just eventually will fall. I feel like they've made the right choice, though, by making this rotation. Seb does have to be careful. The stomp comes out. S4 waiting patiently. Nice silence, though, coming out from Sox as they go. They drop the blood right. Seb on the hunt does have that ink swell on, but there's a lot of people coming in, and they'll follow up. Nice disruption coming out over onto the side. The stomp gets landed over onto Seb. They'll have to go. They use the Stampede. They want this kill on Seb, as Sox is just trying to juke around in the trees. He's trying to stay alive, and it's looking pretty darn good as they get the kill on FNG. They're going to turn this around now. They have Thompson making his rotation. The roll forward coming out from Soxa again. Good stomp over on 2. Can they get the kill, though, is the question. It's not looking like they can, because they fall stroke of fate. Ixwell will seal the deal. And that's a dead S4, but Limp finds a little bit of space here in the mid lane using that dragon form, so he'll put some damage on the tower, put a little damage on Thompson, too, while he's at it. I don't think he's going to be able to get the kill, but he might be able to take the tower.
They're rotating the two supports quickly with the smoke.
EMP coming down after the tornado. No tail throwing out the silence, but they end up just backing off because the Elder Titan has also made his own rotation here to the mid lane.
He tornado EMPs Hanskin, so he doesn't have mana for disruption, and then TPs. That was sick.
There's
Soxy top.
The Rupture, the Stampede. It's not going to be enough S4 because they definitely have your number. Down you go. The TPs were coming out, and they have to cancel them now. Bottom lane, Humble God poking away at Nico Baby. Unless you're dying a lot, which is also not great.
Nice use from OG as Humble God.
Look at that damage! Oh, very nicely played here by Alliance.
He did not see that one coming. How many stat points does Nico Baby have? I see he's 4-1-1 and he's tanky. I think he's put quite a bit of points in stats this game.
Yeah, he's got the 2.
At least 2.
Roll forward on Hanskin, kick back over there, but they'll follow up. They have the Grimstroke ulti, though. Seb joining right in with the blood right placed down on the ground. It was a nice stomp, though, coming out from FNG, but not enough to save Hanskin. No tail, maybe just a little bit too far out of position now. He's going to fall as S4 gets the stomp up, but Thompson is here now. Oh, the follow-up, though, here from Limp FNG. They just put him to bed over on the side. They do have the vessel completed, though. S4 not looking super great, but I think he's going to survive this. They consider going back in again. Have some vision. Limp gets ruptured here by Seb. He's chasing after him, has the blood right down. He's pretty speedy right now, too. Does have to be a little bit careful. S4 can't do anything to really help him as he dives just into the trees. Does have that hit, though. Can they get it? Oh, the Chronosphere coming out at the last second. They'll kill Limp. They'll be able to get the kill on S4. They'll turn back around. They spy themselves an Elder Titan. Although they did have the disruption coming out from Hanskin, so Ana just he's a little bit too far. It was a good disruption. Seb, too, perhaps a bit too far as well. Should be able to teleport out as the rest of the team, they're looking. They see FNG. He's ticking down to that Spirit Vessel. Roll forward, plus the Inkswell should be able to clean him up. As Hanskin, I don't think they dive this tower, but I'm sure he's a little bit spooked from the whole thing.
3 points in the stats, so he's got plenty of that. And Seb.
Immediate blink forward. They might be able to just take Seb right out of this equation right here, right now. The spin comes out, and down goes Bloodseeker. This is looking like a pretty nice engagement here as they do have the smoke up. Ana has to be a little careful, but they'll turn back around again. Ana looking for an opening here. They should be able to get the kill on FNG. The follow-up, though, here from Limp. They get the soul bind off, but they get the nice jug bounces as Ana almost goes down. Not quite enough. S4 jumping over onto the back lines, though. So they'll be able to take down Ana. Disruption coming out, buying them a little bit more time because they'd love to get a kill on Thompson as well. And Thompson, he just doesn't have the HP. Alliance hits hard and fast here. Realizing, especially, it almost feels circular, right? Because sometimes, hold that thought. Limp blinking forward, dodges right away. So he jumps over onto Thompson. The sleep is out. The double edge. Limp just gonna poke away at him, but they do have the disruption. They do have the sentry ward as well. This is not looking great for Thompson. Hanskin will collect a kill. Seb over here on the high ground does start off with the Rupture plus the silence. In comes Ana, gets off a nice Chronosphere. They'll hook them up together. Disruption comes out, though, buys them a little bit more time as Ana tries to hit over. They drop that Earth Sphere in the middle of everything, though. And now OG forced to run away. They're not feeling safer as Seb gets hit with the Dragon Tail. Nico Baby turns back around. Well, someone's got to hit him. Hanskin's going to be the one who does it. And they'll go chasing in again, but smoke immediately popping. They get the stomp off over in the pit. Blood right,
actually going
roll
in.
forward again over here. They find S4. They're going to have to turn their attention now over to Nico Baby, but they're not going to be able to quite get over there quite in time to get a nice ink swell
Yummy.
off. But oh my god, look at the damage coming out here. Ana, he's got to be so careful. He's actually going to just get run down by Nico Baby if he's not careful. Does have the time walk available over on the backhand lines, though. S4 does eventually fall. They'll find the kill on FNG. He's going to buy back. Limp now needs a bit of assistance. There's a lot of heroes here. Ana coming right back in, but it's Thompson who finally takes him out. And now Nico Baby
many
roll
buybacks.
forward. Nice sleep coming out, buys him just a little bit more time. Can they get the final hit off? Yes, Thompson with the clicks will be able to slay. Lots of buybacks though. Limp jumps
Limp's
forward.
back.
He's had enough, but somehow Ana's still alive. Somehow still managing to dodge about. Thompson's still alive as well as he throws out a beautiful deafening blast. He has got a run. He's got 120 something hit points, and they are hungry for his blood.
Seb? He
Seb?
walks back in.
He does go back in, but you know what? So does the rest of the team. They're there. Drop that blood right again over onto the ground. They're stunned up. It's a nice sleep again coming out from FNG, but is it enough? A soulbind coming out as well. Thompson teleporting out. He's just barely going to be able to make it out, but Seb not quite as lucky as over on the side Soxa too. He's just been there a little bit too long, and look at this damage as they punch No Tail to death. Ana's going to be one of the few that make it out alive as Thompson has already teleported out. He's on his way. Have to be careful.
He just is
Stop,
still there
though.
for a bit,
Immediately
but they're in.
finding Thompson. And they'll go. They'll use the rupture, the sleep. Followed up with the earth split coming in. Thompson, though, oh, he's got the ghost walk.
Back.
He's absolutely fine. But on the back lines here, Ana has found himself Hanskin. He's found himself FNG, and they use the stone remnant over here as they're going to try to just
Run, Limp.
beat down here over onto Limp. They're getting some nice bashes off here, Fog, but they need to get a little bit more here. Okay, a couple of the going right through here on Nico Baby. Got their eyes now. S4 is disarmed. He's just getting chonked away here by Ana, who just is relentless. They'll find that kill. The chase is on after Nico Baby. Seb, he's diving this tower. He's thinking about going out. He sees a courier. He's going to turn back around.
For the next few moments.
God, that's so smart, too, when you consider... Oh, well, 1 second. Thompson. He's getting spun around here. This is not looking good for him, but he is going to try to run, and they haven't quite managed to finish it up as Ana joins in. Time dilation. Beats down. They end up losing Thompson. Hanskin buys him a little bit more time, but that stroke of fate coming through. And now Nico Baby, he's not looking too great. He still has an Aegis, though, so he's going to go down the first time. They're waiting patiently now. I'm not sure they can really follow up here, although you can see more people coming to roll. The rupture, everything in the kitchen sink. And they finally slay Nico Baby.
And now they have a
And the
really
tips.
good, firm grasp of the game.
Low 4 from Soxa. The initiation,
in.
though, they jump over onto Thompson. But again, they have Ana there. Lotus Orb's going to get placed down. Again, nice stop
Gets
for
kicked
sleep.
out.
Can they do anything further than this? Thompson trying to go right back in again. Has the tornado, and there it is over on the side. We have 3 in the Chronosphere. As Ana is just focusing down, gets Hanskin. He wants someone else, though. He wants someone tankier, beefier. He's going to be able to probably get FNG, but he wants more as he turns back around over here onto S4. You can see some of these Omni Slashes just going around in
Ana?
circles. They do manage to take down Soxa, and this is not looking good for the Humble God, but he's still alive somehow. He still manages to get out thanks to that ink swell over on the side. They'll be able to go take down Limp, and now Nico Baby, he needs some help. The rest of the team is nearby. The spin, he's buying more time. Thompson's not looking great here. Oh, but they finally slay him. Thompson just barely making it out with 50-something hit points. Seb hunting now after FNG. Doesn't really quite have that catch, though. Does have to be careful. They'll use a disruption. No tail nearby. They already have it on the Grimstone.
I don't even know. Maybe Thompson for the fun with the Chronos.
For the
Then
fun?
maybe Triple Meteor is actually worth it.
Nah, it's gonna be.
No, they give it to the rewind. Why?
He's having fun.
He doesn't.
Because he wants to have fun. Dota's about fun. Look at that face. Ana's having the time of his life over there. Having himself a little giggle.
They're probably like, Ana, take it. And Ana's like, what? Why? And they're like, just take it. He's like, all right.
Yeah.
Just the thing in the game.
They're offering you something, humble God. Just take it.
This would have been the one occasion where I would have been like, okay, Invoker can actually use it because he has Chrono for the Triple Meteor. I think in every other occasion, it's a very, very underwhelming shard on the Invoker.
It's just
as
too
they're ready for high
wide,
ground.
right? It's too
Yeah,
wide with the
it's
meatballs.
too
They need to be
wide.
a little bit closer. Lotus Orb
At least
over here.
reduces cooldown, but it's not enough. As, yeah, high ground.
S4, he's hoping. He's waiting patiently, but it's going to be so difficult for them to get this. All right. They'll stun up Void. Ana. Just going to walk back for a minute. Does have the Lotus again being placed upon him.
Buff up the carry. The OG style. There it is. 1, 2.
Right back in again. I'll just rewind.
Ooh. Dodges the Dragon Tail with the rewind this time.
He's got his fancy dancing shoes on, you know.
Alliance was in such a good spot until all these buybacks come off, and they kind of just, like, Limp's game got ended once he had the buyback. It's the sleep.
Yeah, they get the
connect.
sleep, the
They're on
roll
S4.
in, those socks are kicking right back again. There's not much mana over here as Limp jumps in, and they'll follow up. They'll be able to hold them together, plus the double silence and the double rupture. This is not looking great. And the Chronosphere coming in over on the back end. He doesn't even bother paying attention to anyone in the Chrono. He's just chasing after Limp. Fight back from S4. He is not happy about this as they'll find a kill on Hanskin. Nico Baby, he's doing everything that he possibly can. And he's not doing quite enough, although Seb actually does fall. And they'll focus back onto the side, over onto Thompson.
Thompson?
They do manage to take him, but they'll be also able to get a dieback on S4. FNG is not looking too healthy, but they'll be able to pop the Aegis. FNG somehow still alive. Sox is not looking too great either. And Ana's back up. He's going to rejoin with Seb, and all right. Maybe they'll back. Do they go back in? Nico's hungry. He seems pretty angry about this. Satanic is completed now for Faceless Void. This is a little too greedy, I think, Nico.
He's very far up.
He's
Rupture's
way
up
too
in 5.
far. Yeah, immediately gets a couple of these nice bashes followed up with the Inkswell. They do have to chase after him a little bit. Another bash, though. They'll try to get the Stroke of Faith. Okay, the Manta, the silence is still there. Nico trying to buy a little bit more time with the Swiss Flash. It's not going to be enough. Thompson tipping the Humble God as is Saksa. Nowhere to run, baby. Nowhere to hide. How do you do this, though? You've even got a Lincoln's and just everything to protect Ana. Lotus, Lincoln's, Solar Crest. All right, they'll maybe settle themselves for Saksa, but the follow-up again, and they get the Soul Bind off Saksa. It's going to buy a little bit more time, but S4 goes down. Follow up the chase after FNG, the disruption over on the back lines. Limp pops back out. Trying to just get some more damage down. Hanskin falling, the Limp. He needs some help, and I don't think he's going to get it as it's a double kill now. Oh, and he's doing it again! Again! Ana goes right into the fountain. No big deal. He might end up paying for this one, though, because that's just perhaps a bit too greedy. Yeah, the giggles.
Standard OG stuff right there.
Standard.
Down fountain.
Who can they pick off? Who's going to be the victim? Oh dear,
Saksa.
you don't want it to be Nico, baby, if you're on Alliance. The Rupture, the kick. No, follow up with the Blood Right. Limp trying his best to keep him alive over here. Saksa is ticking down. It's not looking too great. Buys himself some more time, though. Kicks away over to the side. He's going to be just fine as Ana joins in. He does get stunned up, though. Have to be a little bit careful. He's going to tank this Omni Slash, but look how tanky he is. He doesn't care. He just stands there. No problem. Goes right back in again. He's going to heal up thanks to that Inkswell as he turns his attention over to FNG. FNG's going to fall. And the chase is on Thompson, though, is getting bullied over on the back lines. But back over here, Limp is next on the hit list of Ana. The chase is on Nico Baby. Rolling on through here is Saksa. The Cataclysm comes in hot. Nico Baby falls. And now S4, the GG, well played, gets called. OG, they do it again.
They do it again, and in a little bit of a different fashion this time, though. The early game looked a little bit tough. Alliance, I feel like they did a great job of securing all that, but this Roche area, this whole devastation that happened around there, as you said from the beginning, controlled chaos, OG makes it work because of that. They just get some huge kills, and then just some consecutive kills, really, onto the Juggernaut. When that Aegis comes back and they kill him the second time bottom, that's like